channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. My name is Shelley, and today you're going to see how I have our table set for our family Valentine's Day celebration, which is 1 week away. And yes, my table is already set. So let me show you how I began. I almost always have a tablecloth on my table. And this year I decided, because I really wanted this year's theme to be light and pink and gold and airy with just a little bit of green. So I have this really pretty tablecloth set down. I bought it at HomeSense a couple of years ago, but this year they do have them again. And then I've added the matching napkins as well, which I'll get to shortly. And then I just used my little round. I love to use rounds on an oval table. Not that I always do, but I really do love it. I just added some gold because that gives you my gold. And then I went to the Dollar Tree, and I don't normally use plastic chargers because I really like glass ones, but I found these ones at the Dollar Tree, and they're very iridescent. They're white and they have the little, knob around them, the little bubbles around them, and I just thought that was so pretty. And I thought, I don't like to buy things that are so seasonal that they can't be used for other seasons. And I thought I can use these in the summer, and I can certainly use them in the spring as well. So I'll pop down my charger. And then if you've watched my channel before, you see these dishes. These are some Nico dishes. I don't believe you can get them anymore. They're called the Rose Beaded Pearl. And they're just so pretty because they have gold, and they also have the little white dots and the little beads in them, and in the white, and then of course there's some pink in there as well. So I put my charger down, and then in my last video, I told you my husband brought me some gorgeous dishes for Christmas, and I said they're not necessarily for Valentine's Day. This is what I love about dishware, and I have seasonal dishware for Christmas and for Easter, and I do have some for autumn as well, but I really like dishware that I can use in a variety of different settings. Remember the new dishware I got for Christmas that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace for a song? These will look beautiful with those, and my guess is that's why he bought them. But again, they're so pretty, they're iridescent, they're my pinks, they're my golds, they're absolutely gorgeous. So that will be my salad plate. And then the matching napkin and napkin ring, and I just kept them, in the rectangle, and if you put the napkin ring right in the middle, it almost looks like it's a bow, which again is right up my alley. So I have that there. When we do a closer look at the table, you'll notice that I've used 2 different napkin rings, because although this table is really quite monochromatic as far as, often I like to switch things up, I thought the only thing I'm going to switch up in this case will be my napkin rings. Then the next thing I add, of course, I always use knife rests. If you haven't purchased a set of knife rests and you like to entertain, again, it saves your linens, it really does. And so I always use a knife rest. I have a variety, I've been using them for years. And this particular flatware I bought at HomeSense a few years ago. They did have it again last spring. I have no idea if they'll have it again this spring. I adore this. Again, I use this flatware really throughout the year because I love it so much. The only problem with it is that, I don't put it in the dishwasher because I don't want this to get ruined. So of course, it does mean that I do have to wash these by hand, but they're not my everyday dishes or my everyday flatware. So that's okay if I have to wash a little bit of flatware. Then I found these incredible iridescent glasses at HomeSense. There's a Canadian designer, her name is Samantha Pinn, so I don't know if she will be in TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods in the States, but she certainly is alive and well here in Canada in Winners and HomeSense and Marshalls. And I got a pack of 4 of them for $14.99. Again, they're so pretty, and they're going to work for so many different occasions. Absolutely gorgeous, and look at how beautifully they work for this Valentine's table. I can see them working for Easter too, can't you? Then, of course, I always like to have a little something special for my guests, and even if my guests are my family and my friends, I like to have a little something special. These, I buy these at HomeSense. These are $7.99, and there are 6 in the pack. They're really, you know, probably meant for weddings, but I don't care. I often go to the wedding section and buy stuff. So that'll be their little treat. And then of course I always use place cards. You know, it doesn't matter if it's my family or if it's my friends, they always look for their place cards. And of course this time I bought these at Michael's, and these are from the Martha Stewart collection, and I just added a little sticker on them, wrote my husband's name, and then of course I have these little heart-shaped place card holders. I've had them for a few years. I actually bought them for my youngest daughter's baby shower, and I just adore them. So they can go there. And then one other fun added touch is a little bell. Now I only have 4 of these bells. So what I've decided to do is to put 4 of them out. I put at the head of each of the table, I put 2 of them, and I've added 2 more bells where our grandbabies will sit. And these are going to be our kissing bells. I always like to have something fun to do at the table. And of course, our grandbabies will love ringing these. And of course, we're going to have a little kiss at the table. And you know, I can just imagine us all running around and kissing our grandbabies while we're having dinner. They're going to have a ball with it. And I think it's a fun thing to add to our celebration for Valentine's Day. And then if you take a look at the center of the table, you'll notice I have a variety of votives. So these are from the dollar store here in Canada. I bought them last year. I don't even know if they're available this year, but likely they are. And then I've added some little gold votives, some little beautiful iridescent pink. Look at how they match my plate so beautifully. And then I've added a couple of floral arrangements from HomeSense. Look at them, they're so pretty, such gorgeous roses. Some candles in the middle, some candlesticks, and then I have as well some confetti. So I'm just going to add a little bit more table scatter to my table. Look at how pretty this is. They're iridescent, they're pink. As you know, pink is my thing, and I'll just add a few more in here to, you know, make it even more romantic, even more Valentine's-y. And how much fun is this? Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that often I'll do a massive centerpiece down the center. I decided that, yes, this is a more simplified version for me, but I wanted it to be soft and pretty and romantic. And once I decided that what I was going to do was to do those kissing bells, obviously I thought, well, you know, we really want to be able to, you know, watch everybody and get a kick out of everybody. I have to tell you, I don't have a clue what I'm serving yet. That'll be what's on my mind this week. But, you know, it'll just be so much fun to have the family over, and maybe a friend or two, for our Valentine's celebration. So, I'll have my husband come in and have a little peek at, so that you can have a little peek at the table. I really enjoy decorating for all seasons, as you know. It's just so much fun, and it really, for me, because I don't like to cook, for me this is the reason to have people over, to have everything look pretty, and you know, and at the end of the day, my family knows that I'm not the cook, but they still enjoy coming over, and they still enjoy sharing their time with their dad, their papa, and me. Hope you've enjoyed how I've set the table for Valentine's. I will be back again next week, where Suli from My Colors, My Style has offered up a challenge on how to decorate a coffee table in 2 ways, and one of the ways has to be outside of our comfort zone. I have to tell you, I've been racking my brain for about a week on what I'm going to do that's out of my comfort zone, because it also has to be winter inspired. And I've decided I'm not going to buy anything new. I'm going to, go through my stash of stuff and try to do something that I would normally do and something that would be, out of my comfort zone. So if you have not already done so, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like sign and that you would also, the thumbs up sign, and that you would also subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? In my wildest dreams, I never thought people would watch my channel, but here we are. Until next time, bye-bye.